Welcome to another edition of Car Lot Kings. I'm your host, Amanda Chavanis. Nielsen Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram is the official dealership of the Seton Hall University. In this past month, we had a great event. We actually had a Seton Hall celebration night where we had various members from the Seton Hall organization, in addition to the cheerleaders and the basketball team here. What a great event. We had food, we had lots of players, and we just had a big celebration. In this past month, we had lots of events as well. We had Vince Neil of Motley Crue here. Oh my gosh, what a big event. We had people wrapped all around the building. Vince Neil pulled up in his big tour bus. What a great, great event. Lots of autographs. We had pictures coming, people coming in costumes. It was Halloween night. So here at the dealership, we also had a haunted walkthrough upstairs, which I will take you through a little bit later. Jerry Morelli felt right at home here at the Seton Hall event. Jerry is the host of the Sports Beat on Channel 78, so he had a chance to catch up with all the members of the Seton Hall organization, in addition to the basketball players. So Jerry, let's take it away.
We're here with Jefferson Township native from Lake Opakon, actually, Jaron Cena. Plays high school ball at Gill St. Bernard's, now playing for the Seton Hall Pirates. How do you feel about being here at Nielsen Dodge? Big turnout. You're meeting your fans. How does it feel to be here tonight?
This is great. Just having the fans come out, sign autographs. We got some kids out here. It's great. Just to bond with the team, and it's a nice opening event.
You had a nice career at Gill St. Bernard's. Tell us how you ended up at Seton Hall. They recruited you. How'd that all work out?
I mean, they recruited me pretty much all 4 years of high school. It's just a high level of basketball. Playing in the Big East, and I had a good relationship with Coach Freddie Hill and Kevin Willard. So. I thought it was the best fit. I got to play a lot of minutes as a freshman, and it turned out great.
Talk about what the team's looking to do this year. Naturally, you're in a very tough conference. Talk about the Big East. What are you guys hoping to accomplish this year?
Really, just we got a lot of young guys. So right now we're just more focusing on just building chemistry, and it's a long season. So we just got to win a lot of those early games and just focusing on conference play.
I talk about the schedule this year. The Big East naturally, but you have to play some independent games. Talk about some of the tougher teams you'll be playing this year.
Obviously the Big East is a grind just to begin with, with all the obviously teams up and down throughout the conference. But, teams like Georgia at Georgia and USF at USF, and the biggest one, Wichita State at Wichita State, it's going to be a tough one. So, we got to get these guys ready, and it's going to be a challenge.
As the big goals to make the big tournament at the end of the year, the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, of course. I try to tell a lot of guys, just take it, one step at a time. Just focusing on in the off season, just getting better, and like I said, just winning those off season, the early season games, and of course that's the biggest goal, playing in the tournament.
And you'll be entering your sophomore season, right?
Yes.
So what are your expectations? What are you hoping to do this year?
For me, just continue to play with more and more confidence, just lead my teammates, be more of a leader, and just kind of build on the good freshman year I had last year.
And playing for a storied program like Seton Hall. Rich tradition in basketball. They made the NCAA finals one year. What's it like to be involved in that rich tradition at Seton Hall?
It's great. Just to know all the players that have came through here, all the great guards, all the talent that's been here throughout the years. It's a great feeling to know I'm a part of something like this.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. Bill Snoffer, the general manager of Nielsen Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Quite a night here. You're the official car dealership of Seton Hall University. Tell us how it all came about.
Actually, we're all about community, Muggs. You know that, and we were looking to get involved in the community, and it was a combination. I was looking, and they were looking, and we kind of got together. And what's really weird is that my son got recruited after we had already been in talks on this whole thing, and then. Ryan ended up going there, my son, and we look at it as a great avenue to reach the community. I mean, the Seton Hall alumni is huge throughout the state. We like to present ourselves as the big and better dealership, having the exposure in their basketball games, national TV, and being in the arena with. I think the first 4 rows are going to have Nielsen on the seats, and we'll be on that electric scoreboard running around there. I think it kind of all ties into what we're all about. One, the community, and two, that we're not, we're about being big. We want to sell a lot of cars, and we want to be the big and best dealership in New Jersey.
How's everything going here? Give us an update. What's going on here at Nielsen Dodge with the sales and everything? What's going on?
It's been a great year. I mean, Chrysler product is on fire. Jeep especially. Jeep's just probably the hottest domestic product that's out there right now. And, you know, we're very fortunate that because of our size and the amount of cars we sell, we're able to get more and more product. And so it's been a very, very good year for us.
Is Chrysler, correct me, are they on the New York Stock Exchange now?
Yes, they are, you know, so we're back in business, I guess, right? But listen, it's you know, they're probably the hottest manufacturer overall. I mean, they've been getting all kinds of market share gains, and you know, we're very excited. They got a good product, a good quality product. They have aggressive programs that are constantly out there, really attractive leases, and you know, I think they've stayed ahead of the game. You know, some of the new stuff that's out, the new Jeeps have been just great. They came out with that new Chrysler 200, and you know, we haven't really competed in the sedan market, and I think we have a winner there.
Can you tell us some of the hot vehicles right now that are selling here at Nielsen Dodge?
Our hottest sellers are Jeep. You know, the Grand Cherokee. You know, we're in a pretty affluent area here in East Hanover. Grand Cherokee is just you know, it's a great product. You know, it's nice when you see people trading in Lexus, Mercedes, you know, in to buy a Grand Cherokee, a Jeep. It's pretty impressive. You know, makes us feel good, and it's a pretty good statement about the product. But Grand Cherokee is definitely the hottest. We sell the little Jeeps too. You know, the Compass and Patriot have been big winners for us just because of the price point. You know, to get the gas mileage and four-wheel drive for that amount of money is, you know, phenomenal.
You developed a business model in Sussex County. You brought it here to Morris County by being involved in the community. What does that mean to you?
I was a little worried at first, just because, you know, Morris County, we had a lot bigger population down here, a little more ethnic diversity, and, you know, our MO in Sussex was, you know, to do these events and things like this and really get, you know, reach out to the community and get them involved and let them know that we're really good people. And, you know, all we want them to do is consider doing business with us someday. And when I came down here, you know, we did some nice events down here with a lot of celebrities. And I will tell you that I think it's finally starting to, you know, pay off for us. I think the community understands that what we're about. You know, we're currently going through some major renovations here at the dealership, you know, trying to make it a nicer place for everyone to do business with us. But I would tell a story. The other night I was out at Trader Joe's locally here picking up a salad, and I got hit by 3 people in the place that just commented on the things that we're doing here. So it was nice, and so that was you know, a pretty good testament to me that what we're doing is starting to work.
Bill Stauffer, the general manager, thank you very much. Always a pleasure. And I want to tell you, folks, this man was an all-state basketball player in 1976.
Listen, my roommate, I think in college, was as tall as some of these guys. I had a 7-foot roommate in college, but I don't know if I can run with them anymore there, Muggs. But we're real happy to be involved with the basketball team. I'm personally excited just because of having a basketball background, and I'm looking forward to watching them this season.
Bill Stauffer, the general manager. You're watching Carlock Kings from Nielsen Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram. Matt Sweeney, the part of the athletic department at Seton Hall University, Wallkill Valley graduate in Hamburg, New Jersey. Well, tell us how you got involved with Seton Hall. How you got this great position you have now.
I was fortunate enough to go to Seton Hall. I graduated in the class of 2000, and I knew I always wanted to participate in sports, but you know, after I stopped growing at about 6'2", 6'3", I realized I wasn't going to make the NBA, so if I wanted to compete in sports, I had to do it a different way. So I got into public relations. I joined the great program that they have in sports management at Seton Hall, and from there my career kind of took off. 8 years ago, I was able to take a job as assistant AD at Seton Hall. I've been here ever since.
What's it like to come out, for the basketball team come out to an event like this here at Nielsen Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, the official dealership of Seton Hall? I'm sure you know that. What's it like to come out to an event like this for the players?
You know, it's a really nice event. Usually fans only have an opportunity to see our players at Walsh Gym or at the Prudential Center. This is an opportunity for fans to come out, the players to come out into the community, and they can interact in the community at a great business. It's also a nice way to celebrate a new partnership for Seton Hall.
Thank you, Matt. Nice to meet you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Say that today, the Nielsen
so exciting being the official dealership of the Seton Hall University. As Bill said, when you go to a game, it's so exciting. You can see the Nielsen name all around the arena on the scoreboard. What a great celebration we had that night. We had all the community and the locals have a chance to come into our dealership here in East Hanover and get a chance to meet all the players. We also had the mascots and different individuals from the Seton Hall organization here. Now, a little bit later, don't forget, as I said, I will take you through the walkthrough that we had upstairs in our penthouse for Halloween. We also had an exciting night. That same night, Vince Neil of Motley Crue was here as well. Before we take you through all the other fun we had here at the dealership, let's give it back to Jerry, who had a chance to speak with a couple more of the basketball players.
We're here with Khadidra Simmons. She's a member of the women's basketball team at Seton Hall. You played for Shabazz High School, which has won many state titles in basketball. Tell us about your high school career.
It was very exciting. You know, I played for Vanessa Watson, which she just retired this past week, and it was just a tremendous journey. We won a lot of championships, and it was just a great experience.
Tell us how you ended up at Seton Hall. I would imagine they recruited you heavily.
Yeah. Coach Phyllis Mangina, who was here before the past two coaches, she recruited me. She's been recruiting me since high school, and I don't know. I just made my decision to stay close to home, play in the Big East, and it was a perfect fit for me. And I'm glad I chose Seton Hall.
Big East, tough competition. What's it like to play in that conference?
It's tough. Every day, it's competitive. You play against, top players in the nation. So it's very competitive, but, it's a good challenge, and I love it.
Now, what's it like coming out to an event like this and meeting the fans that want to follow your career? I know you don't get the crowd like the men's do at the games, but, Seton Hall women's basketball is well known. Mm-hmm. So what's it like to come out to an event like this?
It's great. It's fun, to interact with fans and, take pictures and, it just goes to show how much support that the women's and the men's team actually have, and just tremendous.
Well, pleasure meeting you. On behalf of everyone here at Nielsen Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, we thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, Sterling Gibbs with the Seton Hall Pirates here at Nielsen Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram here on Carlock Kings, one of the key players for the Pirates. They get ready to open their Big East season. You grew up in Scotch Plains. You played for Seton Hall Prep. Was it always the goal of yours to play for Seton Hall, being that you went to Seton Hall Prep? Was that the first step for you?
Yeah, I actually grew up a Seton Hall fan. I watched Andre Barrett. I watched Coach Shaheen play. And I've always grew up a Seton Hall fan, especially being from New Jersey and seeing Seton Hall all the time. So I'm a New Jersey guy, and I really want to do well for New Jersey as a whole.
What's it like to play for a storied program like Seton Hall? You guys have a rich tradition in basketball. Big East, made the NCAA final one year to P.J. Carlissimo. What's it like to play for a program like Seton Hall?
Oh, it's a huge honor, honestly. Like to play for such a program with such a legacy, and to be around a good group of guys, a great group of guys, around a great group of coaches, and it's just a family atmosphere. I think it's definitely an honor to be here in New Jersey playing for a storied program like Seton Hall University. What
are you guys hoping to do this year? Naturally, you're in the Big East, a tough conference. Although some of the bigger schools like Syracuse, I guess, have left, and Georgetown. But what are you guys hoping to do this year in the Big East?
Our goal has been the same. We plan to win the Big East. That's definitely a goal of ours, and we've been working hard to accomplish that goal. We work hard every single day. We have a lot of young talent, a lot of veteran guys, so I think we have the pieces to win it. All we just got to do is listen to the coaches and put it all together.
Now you're here at Nielsen Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram on Route 10 in East Hanover. This is the #1 Chrysler dealer in the state. Did you know that?
Wow.
They sell like 300 cars a month here.
Oh, wow. This is big time.
So we're glad that you guys are here today. What's it like to come out to an event like this, meet your fans, people that want to get to know you and follow your career? What's it like to come out to an event like this?
Oh, it's great. It's great. To be here and be able to meet the fans, be able to meet everyone that supports us, and to be able to support you guys. I think it's definitely a great thing to do, and we really have fun doing it.
We're the official dealership of Seton Hall, so we thank you. But so, any goals for yourself that you want to accomplish this year?
Honestly, I think I just want to win. I want to have a winning season. I want to accomplish the team goals, and I think if we accomplish the team goals, the individual goals will fall into place.
We also do a high school sports show that's sponsored by Nielsen Dodge. A lot of high school kids we cover. We cover Boonton High School. We cover East Hanover, all the high schools in Morris County. What advice can you give to a high school athlete that wants to be where you are right now, that has aspiration of playing Division I basketball?
Just work hard, just nonstop. Just always get better each day, no matter what. No matter if it's raining, snowing, whatever type of day, whatever type of situation that you're in, you can always improve on your game. You can always improve on whatever you want to do. It's all about your drive and all about how bad you want it. If you really want it that bad, you could definitely accomplish it.
Well, we thank you for your time and appreciate you coming for the interview. Thank you, Sterling.
Thank you.
Lots of fun we had here at the dealership for Seton Hall night. Again, we are proud to be the official dealership of Seton Hall University. Now let me take you to another event we had here at the dealership. We had Vince Neil of Motley Crue here. Yes, he pulled up in his big tour bus. We had lots of visitors who were wrapped all the way around the building for their autographs and pictures. Also, while that event was going on, we had a haunted Halloween walkthrough upstairs, which I'll take you through. But first, let's check out Jerry, who had a chance to catch up with Bill, who was in full costume.
We present to you the general manager of Nielsen Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Well, who are you?
Well, I'm not really sure if I'm George or John.
I think you're a combination of both.
Yeah, I think it's a mix. But I kind of went on the internet and I wasn't sure what George or John look. And I don't know which one's which when I look at their pictures anyway. I know Paul and Ringo are the most noticeable, but me and my wife were able to put together. I put her together as Paul, and I figured I'd go as two of them.
Well, you look good, boss.
Thanks.
What about this event? The line is unbelievable for Vince Neil.
And my biggest fear is that everybody's not going to get a chance to sign, get an autograph, because the line every time I go out, the line's still at the same spot wrapped around the building. And I don't know, he's a pretty big draw. So,
yeah.
He's in town. Tomorrow night he's in concert. And I think it's, maybe that has something to do with the buzz, but we've done some great advertising like we do on the sports beat.
I appreciate that, Bill. Thank you.
But I think the word got out there, and huge crowd showing up. Probably the best crowd we've ever had. So pretty interesting.
And Bill, also upstairs, a haunted house. Amanda's going to take us through that right now.
While we have Vince Neil downstairs signing the autographs, taking pictures, it's very packed downstairs in the dealership. I've taken you upstairs to our second level. What we've done is we recreated a whole haunted house. So I'll take you through the haunted house. Let's see what they have in store for us. Let's go. All right, so you're with me, so I'm not that scared. A family picture right here. Woo! 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 Let's see what we got over here. Oh, we have the Tales from the Crypt guy right there. Woo! Got a bats. Oh, there's a coffin over there. Whoa. Keep coming, guys. We have a haunted willow over there. Woo! The graveyards are moving. We have Captain Oscar Ludlow there. Ooh, this is really creepy. We also have a... Oh! Woo! This is too much. Woo! Oh. Oh my gosh. We got someone coming out the ground right here. This girl right here. Woo! All right, let's see what we have through this door right here. Oh my God. Caution, caution to our bridge. Oh my God, and it goes all the way down. And here we are. Thanks for coming with us and enjoying our haunted house upstairs, the second floor at Nielsen Dodge. We wish we had a chance to catch up with Vince Neil for an interview, but unfortunately his time was limited and it was too crowded. But even better, we had a chance to catch up with WDHA's radio personality, Terry Carr, who was here in our dealership in support of a local charity. WDHA is a marketing partner with the Nielsen Automotive Group. Terry will let you know how she secured an autograph here at the dealership from Vince Neil, and maybe you'll have a chance to get it.
Welcome back to the Nielsen Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Car Lot Kings here on Channel 78 Cablevision. We're here with WDHA disc jockey, radio personality Terry Carr, well known in the Morris County area around northwest New Jersey. How'd you get your start in radio, Terry? How did it all begin for you?
Got my start in radio because I just loved radio as a kid. You know, I was listening to people like Allison Steele, the Nightbird, and always thought that's going to be the gig for me. And one thing led to another, and I ended up becoming a rock radio disc jockey. Dream come true.
What do you think of the business now? Is it changing, the radio business? Because a lot back in the day, people can get their jump start maybe to WSUS, a WJDM, a WERA, those little AM stations are around New Jersey are kind of dwindling down now. Yeah. What about the business? What do you think about the radio business?
The radio business has changed over the years. That's why I'm back at WDHA. I took a 5-year hiatus and tried some other things, and I'll tell you the thing I love most about being there is we're a live and local station. We really reach out to the community, and I think when you're in communities like northwestern New Jersey, as you mentioned, it makes it a lot easier to survive.
Right.
Because that real local flavor that people aren't going to get in a big city where maybe DJs aren't live and local and they're voice tracked, doesn't happen as much in these smaller areas, and you really have that opportunity to connect with your listeners. So even though WDHA is thought of too as a northwestern New Jersey station, we still have a cume or an average listenership of over 400,000 listeners in 10 different counties. And we've been very, very fortunate that as the business has evolved and maybe there was cost cutting going on in other areas, we've really remained tried and true to being a great place for people to come for local information, great rock and roll, and getting close to the artists and the music that they love.
And you have the AM station with the oldies on it, WMTR, a great radio station, by the way.
Absolutely. WMTR also very entrenched in the Morris County community and a station that does very well.
Now, you're here today because Vince Neil, the rock and roll star, was here. A lot of people taking photographs with him. And he also signed something very near and dear to your heart. Eric Nielsen, the owner of Nielsen Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, is involved in this charity. Why don't you tell the folks about it?
Yes, we have our WDHA Rock and Rough charity, which we started at the Rock of New Jersey over 4 years ago, I guess maybe close to 5 years ago. We work with local shelters. We do we call it an interactive platform. People can hear about our local shelters and the dogs on the air, then we veer them to our website. They get to see the dogs interacting. We've had hundreds of dogs adopted through our Rock and Rough charity, and it's actually evolved. Eric's involvement is that we go out to the Nielsen family of dealerships. We do dog adoption days there. Eric's always been very generous in giving up the dealerships and time for us to be there with our shelters. So this year I think we're going to do a silent auction and we're getting artists to sign different things. I know Vince is a big dog lover. He's had Cocker Spaniels. He has a dog now that has a Twitter account. So when I asked him to sign the calendar, he was more than gracious and excited to hear about the charity, and I had no problem getting the signature.
Now you talk about the charity, Nielsen Dodge and Dover Dodge being involved. Talk about what they mean to the community. Nielsen Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram, and Dover Dodge, they're very involved in the community. That's a great thing.
Fantastic thing. You know, they treat our listeners so amazingly when people go in there to buy a vehicle. And the fact that they do so much for the community. We were just there for a fall Halloween event, and we had a lot of shelter groups out. We invite adults to come, children to come, pets to come. Everybody wins great prizes courtesy of Eric Nielsen because he is that real community feel kind of dealership. You go in there, you know you're going to get amazing value. You're going to get great treatment by their incredible staff. And we have listeners that are like, I've not had an experience like I've had at Dover or one of the other Nielsen dealerships ever. So it makes us proud to have that partnership with Eric and his company.
Well, you're a great DJ, radio personality. Thank you for being on Nielsen Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Car Lot Kings. I hope you'll watch it.
Absolutely.
It's on Channel 78.
I wouldn't miss it.
Cablevision, and we thank you, and it was a pleasure meeting you. I have been here for every big event here at Nielsen Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Every celebrity, Pete Rose, Rudy Rudiker, Mark Bavaro, Chris Jericho. Never seen a line like this. I want to take you outside. Come on. The line wraps around the building here at Nielsen Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, folks. Look at this. The line is all the way out the door. People are here to meet Vince Neil of Motley Crue. They're lining up to get his autograph. Look at this line.
Thank you. Sorry, buddy.
I've never seen a crowd like this here at Nielsen Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Now, what we hope is you remember this someday and you come back and buy a car from Nielsen Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram and you show your appreciation to the people who put this whole event on, our general manager Bill Snoffer and owner Eric Nielsen. They're the ones who had the idea to bring Vince Neil here to Nielsen Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. This is what they do for the community. Look at this line, folks. I've never seen it so long. This is one of the biggest events here at Nielsen Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and you're watching Car Lot Kings here on Channel 78 Cablevision.
So on Car Lot Kings, we're always bringing you the latest and the greatest with our new inventory, with all the incentives and all the latest features. But here at Nielsen Dodge, we also want to let you know that we have a wide selection of our used inventory. If you or anyone you know is in the market for a pre-owned vehicle, we have a great selection. At any point, anywhere from 200 to 300 vehicles. So come down to 175 Route 10 in East Hanover, or at your leisure, please check us out on our website, nielsendodge.com.
We have Carmine DeVideo here, the fire chief of East Hanover. How you doing, sir?
How are you? Good, good.
Nice to meet you, Carmine. So East Hanover is a beautiful town. It's a home of Nielsen Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. You're in town a lot. What do you think about this dealership having this event today?
Great dealership, great people to work with. Very cooperative as far as looking out for safety of the public. Everybody is here, and we're here to help out any way we can, any safety capacity we can here in East Hanover.
What do you think about this big line, Carmine?
It's a big line. We expected it. You know, Vince Neil brings a lot of fans, and the dealership's happy to have him here, and everybody here enjoying themselves.
Well, nice to meet you, and thank you for being here at Nielsen Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram and keeping everybody safe.
Thank you.
So that wraps up another edition of Car Lot Kings. You've seen all the fun we had here at the dealership, which will continue throughout the month of November and throughout the year. Don't forget to check us out on our Facebook page, where you'll see all the latest happenings here at the dealership, in addition to nielsendodge.com, or check our show out on carlotkings.com. As always, thanks again from 175 Route 10 East, Nielsen Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in East Hanover.